A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Should hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train?
You now enter the survival horror. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's going to be a part of a new series where I go through the entirety of Resident Evil chronologically. aside from any auxiliary reports that might have came out, like Outbreak. Or maybe I do upload Outbreak anyway, who knows. So Resident Evil 0 is a pretty fun game. I like the puzzles in this one a lot. And I think the added partner features that Capcom was experimenting with in this game, it was serviceable, but obviously this mechanic would be refined in the later entries of the series. Might take me a bit to get used to the controls. So I've been playing the remakes as of late.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set up tests of uncommon. But as of 2 years ago, when several plants were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Here it comes. So far, so good. There doesn't seem to be anything of use. That's fair. Though I would have still checked. The poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. His body is covered in slime. It's finely tailored suit. There's nothing in the pockets. Passenger's diary, July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arklay Mountains laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW Type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with Type Y139, there's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we are going to, were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find the data and samples that would help us in our research. June 19th. The day is finally approaching. I'm growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are all full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? If it is. No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. This is what he wrote to himself. You got the passenger's diary. Resident Evil is full of stuff like this. People just kind of randomly put their thoughts on the journal and then haphazardly you find them. Ah, that's classic. We'll leave those ink ribbons there for now. Investigation orders. Stained with blood. Some sections are illegible. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now, we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of these facilities. First Investigation Unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders are William and First Investigation Units, presumably. The rest is torn and unreadable. We'll come back for those ink ribbons later. It's locked and can't be opened. The door reads, Conductor's Office. This train employee's corpse has been brutally torn apart. He's holding something. Take the train key. I don't see why not.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Oh, here we go. Not gonna save just yet, we're doing alright. Edward, you were so happy just a few hours ago. He's holding something. Doing fine on ammo. Gotta be joking. They look like some kind of eggs. A puddle of slime has formed around them. It's so nostalgic seeing these loading screens.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
And you let him go. Luggage lies strewn about the cabin. The seats are stained red with blood. That is not my problem. Use the train key. You don't seem to need this key anymore. Throw it away. I usually like keeping the keys for some reason in these games. I don't know why. This time around, I will throw them away just to see what happens. Nothing will happen. But I'd like to imagine that something would.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?